lot of coaches where I feel like a lot of people get kind of confused. A lot of coaches say elbows in, and on a lat pull down, that's actually really tough because you're if you're going with a super wide grip and you try to do elbows in, you end up just doing a reverse bicep curl.
Right.
And, the main key being you're pulling your elbows straight down, and the shoulder blades get tucked. I'd like to tell people to try to think about tucking your shoulder blades into your back pockets.
Right.
That does require you to kind of arch back just a little bit, but it is just a big back squeeze.
Right.
It's a lot less about the pull with the arms and a lot more about the back.
Yeah, I think one thing that people overlook is when they're trying to do that neutral grip, because, I do it, but it's because of overhead press.
Right.
They're selling themselves short on the range of motion because they're only getting here, and they can't get that full, retraction.
Right. And I also make a really big point at the very top of the motion. Instead of kind of staying super tight, I let everything loose. I almost like I'm pressing up. I'm acting like I'm doing an overhead strict press or something. I'm pressing straight up, deactivating all the lats and the biceps, and then I pull back down.
Yeah, and there's something to be said about that elevation too, letting your scapula come up.
Right. My main coaching cue is tucking your shoulder blades into your back pocket.
And then it looks like we switched grips over here too.
Especially because, outside of the bodybuilding realm, all working out is stretching in the first place. You're stretching a muscle and you're causing it to contract. So switching over to, even with the smaller handles we're using as an example. So my main focus with the short handles is that you can still do the same principle, the same tuck your shoulder blades into your back pockets, but obviously the movement's a little changed.
Right.
So instead of changing up your natural motion and pulling a different way, just change the implements. You can pull the exact same way with a different implement, and you end up getting the same, a very beautiful result.
Right.